The Master's Mysteries, Tales of Magical Mastery, Episode 76. The wild boar demon fled into the mountain god temple, thinking it could seek refuge from divine punishment using the temple's deity statue. However, unexpectedly, it encountered the Liudong three heroes. And now, due to a heavenly thunderbolt, the small temple is destroyed. Meanwhile, in the village, a group of young men armed with axes gathered, ready to come and slay the wild boar demon. When they arrived at the scene, they hadn't seen the preceding heavenly thunderbolt, but witnessed only a flash of golden light and the small temple's destruction, along with the death of the pig demon. In the midst of the ruins, three figures emerged from the dust and smoke. These three individuals all appeared extraordinary in stature. Clearly having just undergone a great battle, they stood up somewhat wearily. Three heroes, it was you who killed the wild boar demon. It didn't take much to see that the ferocious wild boar demon was undoubtedly slain by these three heroes. It's nothing, just a small wild boar demon. The villagers' words briefly left the trio puzzled. While they didn't understand what was meant, they went along with the flow. Great, please inform our clan leader. Tell him that three extraordinary heroes have come to help us eliminate the demon. Seeing them admitted, the villagers were overjoyed and quickly dispatched someone to inform their clan leader. Heroes, please come with us down the mountain. We must express our gratitude properly. Well, all right, we were quite busy, to be honest. And so, the Liudong three heroes smoothly became celebrated demon slayers, receiving a warm welcome from the villagers. Your arrival has brought great honor to our humble abode. After the welcoming ceremony, complete with drums and gongs, the three of them were invited into the clan leader's residence. We are grateful to the three heroes for saving our people from danger. We are not sure how to properly express our gratitude. The clan leader, a man of around 70, was polite and well-spoken, though his voice was somewhat high-pitched. Well, serving the people is not troublesome. Seeing that the other party was from an educated family and facing this somewhat formal situation, the Liudong three heroes' faces turned red. They managed to utter a sentence with some effort. Please accept this small token of appreciation from me and our people. Gold coins. The next scene left the Liudong three heroes completely dumbfounded. Their hearts raced, and apart from the glittering objects, they couldn't see anything else. I would like to request that the three heroes stay with us in our humble abode to protect our clan. Sure. Whatever the old man said next, the three of them didn't hear at all. Their minds and their hands were united for the first time, and besides those shining things, they couldn't see anything else. Rest assured, with the Liudong three heroes, we will have peace in our land. Then it's up to you three. Prepare a feast for the heroes. Take a bite quickly. Emma, this gold is really something. Next, a sumptuous feast unfolded. There was a table full of dishes, flying in from the heavens, running on the ground, swimming in water, everything you could imagine. Speaking of which, as night fell, and after having a hearty meal, the third brother suddenly felt the urge to relieve himself. He didn't want to go to the restroom, so he sneaked to the back porch to do his business. Uncle, is it going well? What's going on? Unexpectedly, while he was doing his business, he suddenly heard people conversing near the moon gate. This frightened him, as if someone found out he was relieving himself outdoors. They might expel the three of them. Why do I see those three people looking bewildered? Shh, keep your voice down. Listening more closely to the high-pitched voice, the third brother recognized it was the clan leader and his simple-minded nephew from the village. They won't give up on the treasure map. We need someone to be the scapegoat. The third brother was quite clever. He sensed something was amiss just by listening to the two people's conversation. Observing the two individuals sneakily entering a secret room, the third brother quietly followed them. Uncle, when should we go down and get the treasure? In 3 months, that will be the best time. Inside the secret room, the two men retrieved a scroll from a cabinet. As they gazed at the scroll, their faces brimmed with excitement. Excellent! That's a vast fortune that could rival a kingdom's wealth. Even the most foolish person could now understand that this was the so-called treasure map. It seemed the wild boar demon had a reason to target them. All right, it's securely stored. We mustn't let any information leak. Besides the map, the cabinet also contained numerous gold ingots, sparkling and captivating the third brother's eyes. Next, we'll create a fake map and hand it to those 3 fools. Then we'll spread the rumor that the treasure map is on them. Exactly. The third brother, hidden in the shadows, understood their wicked scheme perfectly. The third brother originally had a history as a mountain bandit, and when it came to taking good things, they were quite skilled, not to mention these fellows who were plotting to harm the 3 brothers. If you act unjustly, don't blame us for being unkind. What? Is such a thing possible then? Won't we make a fortune? The third brother easily left the secret room, taking away many gold ingots and the treasure map as well. When he returned to their room, he explained the whole situation to his 2 brothers. It seemed like their streak of bad luck had come to an end, and springtime for the Liaodong 3 heroes was just around the corner. Dealing with villains, the Liaodong 3 heroes might be cowards, but when it came to ordinary villagers, they had plenty of ways. Under the cover of night, the 3 of them stole 3 horses from the host's house, packed their belongings, and rode out of the village. Of course, as they departed, they set a big fire in the clan leader's house, firmly diverting the attention of the clan leader and others. Scoundrel, give back my treasure map. It was something I secretly obtained in 50 years. When they extinguished the fire and saw that both the gold and treasure map were stolen, the cunning clan leader finally realized that these 3 individuals were wolves in sheep's clothing. At this point, let's clarify that this treasure map is genuinely related to a massive treasure hoard. Back when the Manchus rampaged through the Central Plains, looting silks, cattle, sheep, and women, and divided the spoils on the spot. All the gold, silver, and jewels they collected were hidden in a remote mountain up north. The purpose was to use it as military funds for future attacks on the Central Plains. This map was the route to the treasure, and the clan leader from the village, who had been a eunuch in the Manchu imperial court for 50 years, secretly copied a version and brought it back, hoping to secure an enormous fortune. Little did he know that word got out, and the shamanic cult came demanding it. The old man claimed it was just a rumor and stubbornly refused to hand it over. But today, it was inadvertently taken away by the Liaodong 3 heroes. Setting aside the now fortunate Liaodong 3 heroes, let's talk about the situation of Liao Feng and the others in the Changbai Mountain Immortal Cave. At this moment, in a side cave within the Immortal Cave, a sudden loud noise echoed, followed by dust and sand pouring out of the cave. Liao Feng turned around and saw a person walking out of the cave. It was none other than the Black Fox, who had been subduing a divine weapon in the side cave. Seeing that the treasure sword had stopped resonating and vibrating, Liao Feng knew that the Black Fox had succeeded. Black Fox, how are you, however? It was evident that the Black Fox had suffered severe injuries. Liao Feng understood that this was the result of the sword's energy invading his body, communicating with the spirit of the weapon. If not handled properly, his consciousness might be harmed. At the beginning, it's normal to have difficulties. It will get better over time. And this subjugation is just the first step. To truly become one with the sword, it will require a considerable amount of time to adapt. Don't worry, I'm fine. But little did he know, the spirit within the ancient sword was even more ferocious. While communicating with the Black Fox's consciousness, it truly tormented him. This sword is ours now. However, the Black Fox gritted his teeth and endured. Not only that, during these past 10+ days in the cave, He had swung over 10,000 swords, achieving the state of unity between man and sword with this ancient sword. Nevertheless, the black fox was now at his last gasp, unable to hold on any longer. His body leaned back and fell to the ground. Black Fox, how do you feel? After listening to the Black Fox's words, Liao Feng looked at the treasure sword and indeed felt the presence of the Black Fox on the ancient sword. Additionally, there was a sharp sword aura emanating from the Black Fox. Achieving this much progress in just a short 10 days or so left Liao Feng deeply impressed. How do I feel? I feel like I'm starving to death. Could you stop scaring people like this? All right, let's go down the mountain and eat. I want meat and some wine. I'm starting to doubt whether you're pretending or not. Time flew by, and a month later, on the road leading to the northwestern desert, 6 individuals arrived in front of a fairly large restaurant. Innkeeper, hurry up and serve us. The newcomers were none other than the Liaodong 3 heroes. At this moment, they were feeling quite domineering. With a swift kick, they pushed open the restaurant door and shouted loudly, paying no attention to the many other patrons inside. Hey, there's no more room. Now, the Liaodong 3 heroes were not just ordinary folks. They had recruited a few followers and resumed their roles as leaders of a gang. However, they were still unaware that the old eunuch had already spread the word about them possessing the treasure map, and now many eyes were watching them, both openly and covertly. We'll be done eating soon. Now that we see the Liaodong 3 heroes, what's the point of eating? Just get out. The Liaodong 3 heroes had been quite high profile on their journey because they had money and people with them. They were acting arrogantly along the way. And you, get lost, you punks. Quickly prepare a table of the finest dishes for me. If it's late, I'll start killing people. With their behavior, who could still enjoy their meal, ordinary merchants and customers didn't dare provoke them, and quickly got up and fled. Spit, you dare to make me angry. However, the 3 heroes, who were only concerned with showing off, didn't notice 3 people sitting in a concealed corner by the wall. They had remained motionless. Oh, it's been a few days, and your temper has grown. Quite impressive. Ha!